Did you know that the right engine additives can boost your fuel economy by up to 15% and extend engine life by tens of thousands of miles? But here's the thing. Most additives you see on store shelves are scams. They promise miracles in a bottle, but the wrong one can clog your system or even destroy your engine. In this video, we're revealing 4 engine additives that actually work and 2 that can kill your car. Stick around until the end, because one of them is so dangerous it's banned in almost every country. Let's begin with the ones that work. At number 1, Redline SI1 Complete Fuel System Cleaner. This is one of the most respected fuel system cleaners in the automotive world, and for good reason. Redline SI1 is packed with a very high concentration of polyetheramine, or PEIA, the chemical that's been scientifically proven to dissolve stubborn carbon deposits inside combustion chambers, injectors, and intake valves. Most cheap cleaners contain little to no PEA, which is why they don't actually do much beyond making your wallet lighter. What sets Redline apart is that it doesn't just mask symptoms, it goes after the real problem. Deposits on injectors and valves rob your engine of efficiency, power, and responsiveness. By cleaning them away, SI1 restores lost horsepower, improves throttle response, and helps engines run smoother. Drivers often report quieter idling, quicker acceleration, and in some cases, up to 2 extra miles per gallon. But there's a catch. Redline works best when used as part of a maintenance routine, not as a one-time miracle fix. Mechanics recommend using it every 3,000 miles, or at each oil change interval for consistent results. And while newer cars running premium fuel may not see dramatic improvements, older cars or those fueled with lower-grade gasoline often feel like they've had a tune-up in a bottle. Just remember, follow the instructions exactly, because too much of any strong cleaner can cause its own problems. Number 2, Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus. This is one of the few fuel additives officially recommended by automakers. General Motors and BMW both stand behind it, and many mechanics swear by it too. Like Redline, Techron uses polyetheramine to scrub away carbon buildup, but it's especially effective at restoring older engines that have been running on subpar gasoline for years. Carbon buildup in older engines can lead to oil consumption, knocking, and power loss. Techron targets these issues by cleaning combustion chambers, injectors, and intake valves, restoring performance that drivers thought was gone for good. Independent tests and user reports consistently show smoother idling, better acceleration, and noticeable improvements in fuel efficiency, sometimes up to a 10% increase. That may not sound like much, but over the course of a year, it can save you hundreds of dollars in gas. Still, Techron isn't magic. It's not meant for constant use, and dumping it in every tank of gas can actually be harmful. The additive is designed to work as a corrective measure, typically once every 5,000 to 10,000 miles. When used properly, it can breathe new life into an aging engine. But if you expect it to turn a completely neglected engine into a brand new one, you'll be disappointed. Think of Techron as a powerful reset button, not a permanent cure. At number 3, Liqui-Moly MOS2 Anti-Friction Treatment. Friction is one of the biggest hidden drains on your engine's performance. Believe it or not, nearly 1/3 of the energy created by burning fuel is lost to friction and heat. That's why companies spend billions trying to create better oils. But even the best oils can't fully protect older engines. Liqui-Moly's MOS2 anti-friction treatment solves this by adding a microscopic layer of molybdenum disulfide, a slick compound that clings to metal surfaces and drastically reduces wear. The results can be dramatic. Engines treated with MOS2 often run quieter, start more easily in cold weather, and show reduced wear on moving parts. Fleet services in Germany have used it for decades because it's proven to extend engine life in high-mileage vehicles. Some users even report a 50% reduction in friction-related noise, along with better oil pressure. But this additive is not for everyone. Newer engines, especially those with fewer than 5,000 miles, actually need a certain amount of friction for piston rings to seat properly. Using MOS2 too soon can interfere with that process. It's best reserved for older cars or high-mileage engines that are beginning to show signs of wear. When used correctly, though, it acts like an insurance policy, protecting vital parts from friction that would otherwise shorten their lifespan. Coming in at number 4, Hotshot's secret everyday diesel treatment. If you own a diesel, you know how finicky they can be. Ultra-low sulfur diesel fuel may be cleaner for the environment, but it also strips away the natural lubricants that diesel engines were designed to rely on. Without that lubrication, injectors and fuel pumps wear out faster, repairs that can easily cost thousands of dollars. Hotshot's everyday diesel treatment, or EDT, was designed to fix exactly that problem. EDT restores lubrication, protects injectors, and boosts cetane levels, the diesel equivalent of octane, by as much as 7 points. Standard diesel usually has a cetane rating of about 42, but many modern engines need closer to 50 for optimal performance. That bump means more efficient combustion, smoother operation, and less unburned fuel going out of the exhaust. In real-world use, drivers see easier cold starts, quieter operation, and up to a 7% increase in fuel economy. Lab tests confirm that EDT reduces injector wear scars by nearly 30%. That means injectors last longer, fuel pumps work more efficiently, and your wallet avoids a $5,000 repair bill. Best of all, it's safe for both old and new diesel engines, making it one of the few additives that's both preventative and corrective. If you drive a diesel car or truck, this is one product worth keeping in your garage year-round. Now that we've covered 4 additives that really work, let's take a look at the dangerous ones. These next 2 don't just fail to deliver results, they can cause catastrophic damage to your engine. At number 5, Teflon-based oil additives. On the surface, it sounds brilliant. Teflon is the same material used to make frying pans non-stick, so it should reduce engine friction, right? Wrong. The chemical name for Teflon is PTFE, and when dumped into your engine oil, it doesn't bond to metal surfaces the way you'd expect. Instead, it clogs up oil filters and passages, starving your engine of the lubrication it actually needs. The most notorious example is Slick 50, which rose to popularity in the 1990s. The company was eventually fined $10 million by the Federal Trade Commission for false advertising. Independent studies, including those conducted by NASA, confirmed that PTFE doesn't improve engine life at all. In fact, it can accelerate engine wear by blocking critical oil pathways. The danger here is that Teflon-based additives don't show immediate symptoms. Your car may feel fine for a while, but inside, sludge is building up and lubrication is failing. By the time you notice something is wrong, you could be facing an engine rebuild worth thousands. If you see an additive advertising non-stick Teflon technology, steer clear. It's more likely to wreck your engine than save it. And finally, at number 6, tetraethyl lead, or TEL. This is by far the most dangerous additive ever used in gasoline. TEL was first introduced in the 1920s as a way to prevent engine knock and raise octane ratings. And yes, it worked brilliantly. Engines ran smoother, knocking disappeared, and fuel economy improved. But there was a deadly side effect. TEL destroys catalytic converters, fouls spark plugs, and coats engine components with toxic lead deposits. Worse still, it's a neurotoxin that causes brain damage, liver failure, and even death with prolonged exposure. For decades, millions of people were unknowingly exposed to leaded gasoline, and the health consequences were devastating. Today, TEL has been banned in automotive fuels across nearly the entire world. The only place you'll still find it is in aviation fuel for small aircraft. If anyone suggests adding leaded fuel or TEL-based additives to your car, don't walk away. Run. Not only will it destroy your engine's emission system, it can also poison you and everyone around you.